Arsenal nil, Brentford nil. Hey, I had to start this one with a picture of Andrea Bella. He's just looking bored at the game. And you know what? Another day, another draw. We're actually on 12 draws right now in the Premier League. We've only lost, I believe, twice. You know, only conceded 27 goals in total. So when you look at, strong defensive unit, solid team, well, definitely a solid 11. Squad needs a bit of work for sure. But if we had an elite finisher, look how many of those draws that we had that we could have converted into wins, you know? You start thinking about that, and you look at the summer, you look at January when we didn't do anything, and it just becomes more annoying. Do you get where I'm coming from? So listen, we need to have a big summer. Obviously, we know we rotated today due to the fact that there's an eye on the Champions League game. Fair enough. Listen, still a job to do. 3-0 is it's not job done. Listen, it's not job done. We have to be real, right? Rotate lineup. I thought it was decent enough lineup, but at the end of the day, we pretty much lack firepower. Do you get where I'm coming from? But Saka, he's not on Salah's level of goal scoring. Let's be absolutely honest. So if Saka's not scoring, Marina's not playing and scoring, who's gonna score? Trossard scored the other day, cool, but these guys are not your week in, week out goal scorers. Every week it feels like we're having to turn and see who we're gonna share the goals amongst, you know? Sometimes just having a certified striker up there, grabbing your goals, it's like you don't even need to worry about where your goals are gonna come from. That's just the thing. But yeah, man. Unfortunately another draw, but listen, all eyes on Madrid. Listen, I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed with the draw, but in the context of things, we got bigger things to worry about. But hey, anyhow, we don't go and complete the job against Madrid. Yeah, I'm gonna be 25 times more upset at this result. I actually think, you know what, Brentford were fortunate to get away with this one, man. No, God, look at the height on the challenge, man. That can be a leg breaker. That's a crazy challenge, and he only got yellow. Simon Hooper, I saw you only gave the yellow. The refereeing standard in this country, in this league, it's wanting. It's wanting, to say the least. That's the most respectful way I'll put it. But yeah, man, I mean, the officiating is just every week you just see something that's super contentious, and this was one of those weeks. The only reason why the outcry is not going to be crazy is because I think Arsenal fans a while ago had conceded that the title was pretty much gone. So this is the type of stuff that we have to look at. Come on, man, it's crazy, man. Anyways, I do want to give two of these guys credit. Declan Rice, I feel like today he was in his bag. You see what confidence does to a player. I saw Declan Rice scooping balls. I saw him driving through. Listen, for our goal, he played a fantastic role. Brentford had a corner. David Rice quick with the throw. Declan Rice hustling, bustling. Skipping past everyone, delaying the pass. For the counter and just laying it off to Party. Party on the overlap. I can't believe it. Party right today on the overlap. You cooked. I can't lie. New contract. It might be a new contract thing. I'm not gonna lie, but it's spooky how crazy he's going on a contract. Yeah, But yeah, the vibes. But Declan Rice, yeah. Okay, cool. We see what he can offer as an 8, for sure. Do I want to see it all season round? I don't know. The type of 6 you have to get to allow Rice to be the 8 that he wants to be. You have to get a very special 6, So still up in the air. I think you'll have to flex between both roles, for next season too, depending on who we get. Just looking at it, could be Zubimendi. That's if Real Madrid don't, take him off our hands. But yeah, man, shout out Party as well. I thought he was great today as well. The thing is, when you look at our team structurally, we're solid. Defensively, we don't give much away. We just don't score enough goals, and it's caught up to us, man. It's caught up to us. Not scoring enough goals. Refereeing decisions poor. I mean, everyone gets poor refereeing decisions. The refereeing decisions this season has hurt us. Cool. And also, when I'm looking at it, what else can I point my finger to? Injuries, yeah, but injuries are part of the game. Everyone gets injuries, really. So when I look at it, I'm just looking at the main reason we didn't do enough. We didn't do what we needed to do in the summer, and that's just it, plain and simple. And this is why it ended up, been a very tricky Prem season because Prem is your bread and butter, but 38 game weeks, listen, when you don't have the required squad, it's tough. Champions League, you can go on a run, this and that. That's why you see teams like, Chelsea, when they finished, I think sixth, they won the Champions League. I mean, this can happen, right? But league is your bread and butter. You know what's crazy? Listen, as soon as we scored, Arteta makes subs. He brings on Saka, Odegaard, Skelly. That defo had to be a prerequisite, maybe for match sharpness. I don't know if I would have brought them on. He did that against Everton, and we ended up conceding two. Did it again today. We ended up conceding two. Like conceding again, right? We ended up conceding. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I get it. Maybe for a bit of match sharpness, but I think they could have gone without this game. Maybe I think Zinchenko was doing all right. I didn't really feel like the game screamed for an Odegaard. Saka came on. He looked rusty. I can't lie, bro. Bro, he had an open goal and he was dabbling. Like that was crazy. I can't lie from Saka. That was crazy. But yeah, it was just a meaty performance around. Trossard just didn't even look in it from minute one. He's probably gone in the summer. I'm not gonna lie. Martinelli wasn't great. Wasn't great. You know, we need a lot of work this summer, man. We need a lot of work. Listen, what I'm gonna say, big things to ponder, man. This summer, like as soon as that transfer window hits, get me Gyökeres, get me Nico Williams, get me Zubimendi. Like, we need to go crazy. The overhaul needs to be insane because we need to win the league. And we should have already won the league. We haven't, you know. And right now, you're just making it easy for Liverpool. It's kind of crazy right now. But, oh, gosh. Prem games are so hard to watch now, and it's not any more entertaining, you know. So Champions Leagues are only hope right now, pretty much, yeah. And listen, we still got to finish relatively decent in the Premier League, you know. It's important. It's important. We've got to finish second at least. We can't just let things tail off too crazy. But yeah, man, it's just one of them ones. But hey, midweek Champions League, on we go. Vamos.